Pain is temporary. Quitting lasts forever. Lance Armstrong. Guys, for a lot of us out there, there is pain associated with maneuvering our time schedules to go to the gym. Some of us work long hours and don't have time to really get that hour in. Some of us have too busy of schedules and too much going on, families and side hustles and pets, and then it just becomes way too much and it just becomes overwhelming. You turn around, you're unrecognizable at one point because you haven't been hitting the gym as much as you should. And a lot of us get that way. When I was younger and starting to go more to the gym and working on my physique and exercising, trying to do it as much as I can, it was a huge challenge to give my time up to go to the gym. It took me a very long time to overcome it so I can make it a staple in my brain that I need to go at least 5 to 4 times a week or else I'm just going to feel bad. My body physically is just not going to feel right. I'm not going to look at myself the right way. And the main thing that I use that helped me overcoming it is having the mindset of associating my pain with pleasure. Midway when I started to work out a bit more and being more precise with it, I started turning my ways a bit because I was noticing stuff. Noticing how I was looking, noticing how I was feeling. I would go 1 week, then take a week off. I would eat bad. And I was very much catching on to my emotional state and to my physical state and how much they were very much connected and how much they were affecting both of each other. Right to a point where I hit a brick wall and I just started working out every day of the week almost. When I was younger, I did not have much of a social life. I was incredibly awkward and bullied, so instead of just sitting on my ass at home at night watching whatever and smoking a bunch of dope, I'd go right to the gym. Late nights at the gym, to the point where I was puking. Nothing extreme like that. It's a normal thing when you first started working out hardcore that you puke a couple times. I mean, come on, you're stretching your body out like that. You stretch your stomach out enough, you'll puke. And this was all because I was associating my pains with my pleasures. If I cut this out now, if I go to the gym, I'm gonna have a nice body. I know I'm a very good looking guy and it will show it more. It'll show my confidence more. People will like me more and I will feel great and I will look great. And that's the main thing I kept in my head too. I didn't really care what people thought about me because it just got to a point where it's just like, I just don't care. Nothing's ever really gonna change in that point. Why do I care? I need to focus on me. And that's the exact place that people need to get to, is just not caring about everything else around them and just really focus on how they feel, their coreness, so they can give it out to the world and the world returns it back to them. So that's what I did, and I was noticed. People were coming up and talking to me about it. People were noticing. People were surprised. People wanted to know how did I get that way? And of course it's a natural thing that a lot of people more are going to resent you for it. They're going to get jealous. They're just going to not talk to you ever again. And then you'll notice that the only time they talk to you is when they wanted to bring you down. And when you're starting to do great in life, they kind of just disappear like dust in the wind, as they should. That's you overcoming stuff. That's you eliminating pain and creating pleasure. It all naturally just happens like that. But every man's life is different. Again, we all have different stuff going on in our lives. Some are busier than most, some are not. This is why the scale of pain and pleasure works out so well. If you look at the scale, pain is on one side, pleasure is on the other. And the thing with scales is you want to balance it out to that middle part. And the way it works is you see pain on one side, you see pleasure on the other, but you want to associate that pain with the pleasure so it evens out. So instead of pushing off to the gym and then eating all that crap food and then hanging out with friends more and just not really caring about your physicalness, how your features look, it'll start to affect you mentally. And you'll go down more the scale of pain. And when I say associate pain with pleasure, you want to associate the pain of giving up that time for the pleasureness of looking good, for the pleasureness of feeling good, your physicalness. And this scale is very durable. If anything changes in your life, you can just add on to this scale. And the way to do that about is make a list of what is going on in your life right now. And as you're listing it, list the most important down to the least important, so that way you can see if you can eliminate stuff before you go through it. So after you have eliminated anything you don't really need to be doing, you have your list of stuff that you do quarterly throughout your day. And you look at it and you decide how much time can you dedicate to all this stuff so it is getting done properly. And more than likely when you do that, you will see open time slots. And that is exactly where you put it in for working out. It works out great this way too, because if you have multiple things you do out through the day and you have to associate more time with others, you can open up pockets of time in other spaces to work out. I do this all the time. A lot of stuff is going on Tuesday. I have more stuff I have to do, so I cannot work out, but there's still a bit more time, so I'll do more stuff on Tuesday to open up a time slot on Wednesday so I can make up for that workout. Because most every week I usually take Thursdays or Wednesdays off from the gym. It is a challenge, but challenge creates change. Isn't that cool? The word change is in the word challenge. So guys, if you're having trouble with implementing time slots for working out in your schedule, try this out. Associate pain with pleasure and try out the scale. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button. And if you are interested in a free coaching session, there's a link down below. Thank you. You guys are gonna have a great day.